Bueno, muy buenas tardes. En minutos estamos comenzando con la primera sesión de entrenamiento de Sócrates en inglés. Good afternoon, good evening, good night. We're going to be starting with the first training session of Socrates for the global trade community in just 1 minute. In a few moments, we're going to be starting. Great. Hello, everybody. My name is Juan Manuel. We're going to be starting really soon. I don't know if anybody can hear me okay. Alejo, you're there. Great. So I'm sorry you guys are not going to be able to see my face, but you can check this stream on the Socrates Latin Twitter account and Opción Crypto YouTube channel. We're going to be streaming live from those sources. You can get access to everything. We're going to be uploading it on the Socrates Global channel as well later on, so don't miss out. My name is Juan Manuel, and we're going to be waiting a few minutes until we started with the first Socrates training session. Yes. So yesterday was the first module for the Spanish Latin community. It went great. We're 150 people. We're on that AMA yesterday, learning how to use Socrates, guys, learning how to use the app. We're going to be checking today different chances, different options, what we need to do on Socrates. We're going to wait a few more moments. And after that, we're going to start with the first training session of Socrates. Yes, we're going to be checking out the essentials. What is Socrates? SBT pens, NFT pens. We're going to be checking out how to engage on Socrates. What are the different things that we can do? We can create questions, answer questions, invite people. We're going to be working, especially with these topics, to figure out the basics of Socrates. A lot of people joining in. We're going to wait a few more moments. And as we wait, I wanted to let you know, guys, everything on Socrates is for a reason. Right now, you can check, as I'm opening the X account, right now you can check on Socrates. We have a special announcement, a special giveaway, a special moment, because we are running our campaign Light Up Debate Season 1 airdrop for all of you that didn't get the first exclusive airdrop for early adopters. This is the way, you know. We're going to be getting SOC tokens, the governance tokens of Socrates. We're going to be giving away 4 million tokens to all of the community that start using the app. That's why it's important. You're all going to get a piece of your Socrates tokens. Yes. What you need to do is start using the app. The more you win, the more you engage, the more you participate, the more chances, the more up in the higher ladder you go to get your part of your SOC tokens. 4 million tokens going to be distributed between everybody. Yes. All you need to do is start using your Socrates app. And how to do that? Well, we're going to be reviewing that today. Let's just wait a few more moments. I'm going to introduce myself in just a minute. Let's try it again. A few more people in here. I know it's a little bit late for you guys, but let's do this. Let's end the year knowing how to seize the maximum gains on Socrates, how to use your strategies, how the app is changing, how you need to change with it. Let's make this happen. Everybody hear me okay? Is everything okay? We're going to be sending, our guys is going to be sending the links for the live stream on YouTube on Opción Crypto trading channel from Buenos Aires, Argentina. It's going to be streaming live this session, and also in the Socrates Latam Twitter account. You're going to get these videos live there. Yes, Moir. Yes, Moir. For sure. You can, guys, follow, like. Everybody can join. If you speak Spanish, join Latin community. If you speak English, this is your lucky day. I'm going to teach you how to use Socrates. So it's 4 minutes past 7. We're going to wait 1 more minute, and we are going to be launching this new tutorial about Socrates. Sorry, my man, what do you say? Okay, so I'm going to ask everybody to turn off your microphones. I'm going to be the one speaking today. We're going to have a small moment for questions later on today at the end of this tutorial. We're going to be checking the basics about Socrates. We're going to be starting in just 1 minute. Just 1 minute. How many people are here today? There's a lot of us in the community. We need to know how many of you are here today supporting Socrates, because we are going to be giving away to all the participants of this AMA, this trading session live. We are going to be giving away. We're going to be giving away 100 SOC tokens, 100 SOC tokens for the ones that participate actively today in these training sessions. You're not able to see my face here, but you can see me on Socrates Latam Twitter account. You can see me on Opciones Crypto YouTube channel. Our collaborators are going to be sending the messages here on the general status chat. Yes. So don't miss out. Go check the translation there if you want something extra. We are going to be giving away. We're going to be giving away 100 SOC tokens for all the participants. We're going to be starting now. It's 6 minutes past 7 o'clock, past 8 UTC. Sorry, it's 5 o'clock here in Argentina. So my name is Juan Manuel, one of the marketeers here in Buenos Aires, Argentina, developing Socrates for all of you out there here in the Latin region. Socrates, the revolutionary Web3 platform. So what is Socrates? Most of you probably asking, what is Socrates? So Socrates is a Web3 social media and entertainment platform based on the Polygon blockchain. Here's where users earn rewards by participating in multiple choice questions and answers, debates, knowledge sharing, combining the best of SocialFi and GameFi all together in one. It's aimed to explore the technology and reshape the way that the word communicate, the way that collective thinking is done, the way that post-truth is revealed to us. Is it the majority, what the majority thinks real? Is it the truth? Are we able to think differently? Are we able to see reality from some other ways? These are the things that Socrates wants to put over the table, and start showing and sharing with everybody. Probably most of you are already users on our platform. You already know this, but we're going to be sharing the basics of Socrates. You're seeing right now, Socrates.com. I invite everybody, go to Socrates.com and create your account if you haven't done it yet. So we're going to be running through basics. How does Socrates Academy work? It's important, we're going to be dealing with a Web3 multimedia, SocialFi, GameFi, a social media platform, but with incentivized options. We are going to get rewards for using the app. We're going to get rewards if we create questions, if we answer questions, So how does Socrates Academy work? Yes. Users must purchase some pens, SBT pens and NFT pens. We're going to check these details later on. So SBT pens and NFT pens, you need to get those pens and some points, like the ink of these pens, to participate in creating questions and answer. You need your pen to be able to write those questions. You need your pen to be able to answer those questions. So each question has a prize pool, and any interactions on that question involves contributing some points. This part of the thing that you need to buy, this in-game token that you need to purchase. It's a one-on-one on USDT. You're gonna get it so quickly. We're gonna show you just in 1 minute. Each interaction involves introducing some of these points in the price pool, and the price pool starts getting bigger and bigger. And everybody that's participating on this can share a moment of the prize pool. You can share a piece of the prize pool. So users can also support different questions by adding additional points to make it trendier, for the prize pools to go bigger, to be more appealing, to be more hot, to be more trendy. And when questions get trendy, they get a lot of money injected on it. So the prize pool starts getting bigger and bigger, and everybody can be owner of a piece of that prize pool if you did everything correctly. So up until here, I understand none of you has any troubles. I'm going to go to Socrates.com, as you're seeing here. Let the world see different options. Socrates, as I was saying, a multi-chain based Web3 social media platform. Right now, we are posted on Polygon, but we are already compatible with Ethereum blockchain. BSC Optimism is being developed. You can use this Socrates Web app here on your Explorer, on Google Chrome, on Brave, on wherever you're using, Mozilla Firefox, whatever. And you can also download our app on your phone. All you need to do is go to the Google Play Store, go to the App Store, Android APK. You can get Socrates app. You can see it like that. Socrates Global, Socrates app. You can download the app and you can click on Get Started to see the magic. What we're going to be needing to start here on Socrates, well, we're going to have to create an account. Yes, I'm going to log off now so you can see the process, but it's very simple. The different possibilities that you have to be able to be logged on Socrates are throughout a wallet and throughout an email. If you're using it through the app, you're going to, I'm sorry, please turn off your microphone. Thank you so much. We're going to have a moment for questions later on today. So please turn off your microphone. Great. We're going to keep on going. So as you can see now, this is my Socrates profile. I'm already connected with a wallet, but I'm going to show you the whole process so it's easier for you. It's basically when you go into Socrates, you can see it's very similar to Twitter. We are talking about a social media platform. This needs to be user-friendly. This needs to be accessible for users. You need to know instinctively how it's used. And you do, because you're completely used to this kind of left side option bar. So it's very simple. You're going to scroll down the app and you're going to see different questions and questions and questions around the globe. Yes. And what you want to do is you want to join in, either registering as a new account with an email or with your wallet. I'm going to use my wallet because I'm going to be using it anyways to create and contribute with my points. I'm going to show you everything with just a few simple steps. Checking in your MetaMask wallet. You're already signed in on your profile. I'm Funky Crypto Dude. I invite everybody to follow me on Socrates app. You need to do this if you want to win SOC. So come on, I'm at 3 followers now. I'm going to see a few more after this AMA sent. And you need to follow me because I'm going to create a question now with all of you guys. And the one that participates on a very specific way is going to be able to win your SOC. So I know that you're paying attention. I know that you're listening. I know that you're learning. Yes. So as I told you before, you need a few things to start on Socrates. My assets here. Oh, so sorry. Let me put this because I got it on Spanish. That's it. Give me just a moment. That's it. So what you see here on my assets, you're going to be needing, as I told you, SBT pen and some points. Let me check if I can completely translate this site onto English so it's easier for you because I got it on Spanish, my local language. Give me just one moment. Yes, just 1 second, and let me put this on English. Great. Now you're all listening and paying attention better, right? So sorry for that, guys. So sorry for that. So you can see this left menu is super easy. You're going to need, as I told you, a level 1 pen and some points. These are the ones, this in-game token. You can see this little small kitty is giving up so much buys already, select your Polygon network, participate in question by buying points. So let's do this. When you go to your profile, when you go to your wallet here on Socrates, you're going to see on wallet, you're going to see your wallet connection. You can see your assets, the amount of points that you get, and of course, your NFTs and SBTs. Yes, when you want to start on Socrates, you need to create an SBT pen. You need to buy an SBT pen. And you can see we have 3 different levels of SBT pens. We have level 1, level 2, and level 3. I've already purchased the level 1, so you're not seeing it here. It's this one, the black one right here is the basic one. It's only going to cost you $10, but you can choose to get the $100 level 2 pen or the $300 level 3 pen. We're going to see later on today what's the difference between all of this. SBT pens, but you need your pen. Once you get your pen, level 1, level 2, level 3, only $10 for the first level, you're going to need some points. As I told you before, points are the spirit, the ink of this app, of this small SBT pens that you need to be able to participate, to create questions, to answer questions, to comment on questions, to like on questions. Every action that you create needs a little bit of points. So let's get some points. You can see right now I'm getting 18 points. As I told you before, I'm going to click on buy. As I told you before, each point it's equal to 1 USDT. So I'm going to buy some 10 points, to make it easier right now. To show you how quick, how easy it is on Polygon Network. Is super cheap as well. You're going to be paying just a few cents to create any operations. And the amount of operations that we got with our MetaMask chain, MetaMask wallet, are really small. You can see I'm spending here 10 USDT and just 0.01 on buying some points. Right now it seems the chain is a little bit busy. I'm going to try again just in one moment. Let me check. Yeah, our transaction failed. Let's buy a few more points. Let's buy some 20 points to see if everything is okay, if we can get it quickly. I'm so sorry for this. This is usually just one click and you're getting your points. You're spending, each point is 1 USDT. You're going to be spending that on your wallet and you're going to be getting your points on the platform. I got 18 points right now. If the purchase is successful, we shouldn't get any more troubles. You're going to see the 20 new tokens, these points, the Socrates points, this beautiful golden coin. Transaction is confirmed. Everything is fine. We're just going to see the update in a second. And this is how easy it is to get some points. You buy your pen, $10, you buy some points, and you can start on Socrates. You already have all the tools that you need to start getting some points, to start getting some money, some revenue, some rewards to use this platform. It's a great way of changing the way you think, change the way you might develop strategies, about common knowledge, about cultural knowledge. We're going to be seeing this because Socrates has no limitations for anybody, basically. So once you get your points and once you get your pen, you're completely ready to go on Socrates. So what can I do on Socrates? We already agree that it's a questions platform, a social media. It's going to be something about creating questions. It's going to be something about answering questions. You can see on the home, when you go straight up to the home section, you're going to see that everything that we see is questions. Do you think male and female friendship are possible? Yes, I think there is. I don't think so. And we're going to see every part of this question, what everything means. Even this bonus package feature that is completely new has been added just a few weeks ago. We're going to see questions, guys. It's super simple. And we're going to see, that the limits of moral, of creativity, of ethnicity, of common sense, are completely breaking here on Socrates. Everything is free. You can ask a question about everything as long as you don't create any kind of offensive content for anybody else, for a minority, for a religion, for something like that. Users can claim they're getting affected for some kind of content, but it's not the most usual case. So what you see now, it's the basis of Socrates. Questions, guys. Who's your favorite villain of Better Call Saul? You know, you can have questions about movies. You can have questions about science and technology. You can have questions about holidays, about technology, about NFTs, about video games, about Netflix series, about anything. That's the freedom of Socrates. So let's start with this. Let's create a question. It's one of the things that we can do on Socrates. One of the things on which we are gonna be winning money, right? So down on the left, you can see he's ask a question. Yes, we can ask any question that we like. You know, we're going to create a specific question for this AMA. So did you know about the Socrates airdrop? Did you know, guys, that as I told you before, we're going to be giving away a 4 million tokens airdrop on Socrates? Yes, for everybody that's participating on the app. That's why you need to learn how to use Socrates. So we're going to create a question. Do you know about Socrates airdrop? Yes, no. What is it? That's the alternatives that I can put on, you know, multiple choice. I can put another one and another one up until 4 options. Creating a question is going to require of me to set at least 3 channels as a category. You know, we can go with art and entertainment, we can go to future and technology, and we can put work and money. Why not? You know, we can confirm it. That's it. It's just to set categories for the questions so be able to browse it more clearly, you know. And as you can see here on the scrolling that we have been doing, there isn't a single question that doesn't have a photo, you know, an image, something that is cutting your eye, you know, something that it's getting to you, you know. So let's try with something that we can get here. I don't know. I'm looking through my gallery and I'm going to use any kind of photo that I got here just for you guys to know that is the one. But you need to select a good picture. You know, you need to select a photo that is representing of the question that is creating a necessity to understand, to know about this. So I'm just going to put this one. I'm going to show you because it's a requirement to use a photo. It's something that you really need to think about. You can create photos with AI. You can use your own. You can edit them. So it's awesome. But I am creating a question, and we already talked about how every question has a prize pool, right? So when is that prize pool going to be? When is that prize pool going to be delivered to everybody that's participating on this? So when the question ends, and when will the question end? Well, the question is going to end whenever we decide it is. We are the creators of the question, so we have the stat for this. You can see here it's valid for 1 day. You can click, you can change it at hours, at minutes, at several days. You are the owner of this, you know. So you select how how much your question is going to go for, and you can another extra options, you know. For example, you can tag different people to have them be participated. You can add some link. For example, if you want someone to join to Socrates Global Telegram community, you know, and you're asking something about that, you can add a link to it. It's as easy as that. Give me just a second. Here it is. You can add a link to it, you know, and people is going to be able to assist. So what we're missing, we are missing to select how much money is going to be costing for everybody to participate on this question. As I've already told you, each interaction on each question on Socrates is going to be spending some points of every users. We, as the creator of the questions, are entitled to select how much it's going to cost their users, depending on your SBT level, Pen. That's one of the things I'm going to be showing you in a few minutes. Level 1, level 2, level 3, you're going to be selecting different ranges of money that people can spend. Here, for example, I got an NFT Pen, so my range is the highest there is. So I can select from 0.1 cent, 0.10 cents, up until $2. So I'm going to put the minimum 0.10, you know, for you guys to be able to participate. And that's it. If I want it, I can already be creating my question, you know, and everybody's going to see it. But I'm going to show you a few more things that we have here to be participating for you guys. So everything is all set. So we already decided how much is going to be treated. there is an injected points. You can put some points, extra money to your prize pool. As the question is just starting to make it more appealing. These points are not going to be returned to you. They're going to be part of the prize pool. You can spend some more money here, depending on your strategy, of course. And the other thing that we have is a bonus package. What is a bonus package? We can now add a bonus package to these questions. I hope you guys are seeing this right. Yes, correctly. So anybody is going to be able to get, anybody that participate in this question is going to be able to get a little extra reward, you know, maybe after the voting ends, or when the moment the voting is done by the user, you're going to be able to select this. So let's do this. Let's put a little bit of a bonus package. You know, we can select how much money each one of you is going to be getting. So I'm going to put I don't know, like instead of I'm going to put 25 cents. You know, the voting is going to cost you 10 cents. You're going to get 15 cents back. I'm going to be giving you money to be a part of this question. So the first 50 guys that vote on these questions are going to get some money back. You know, the first 50 guys that are voting on this question are going to get some money back. And I'm going to put it as real time, because right now this means that the moment you click here, the moment you vote on these questions, you're going to get your money. You're going to get your points. If I put conditional, it's when the question ends. And just now you're going to get your money. Who can claim? All users can claim. So you're going to be able to get it in real time. So I'm going to go to create this question. You can see the amount of money of my bonus package is $12, $12.5. This is how much I'm going to be spending to put you on a little extra price. And how much I'm going to be spending to create this question. It's just 32 cents. Yes. Right now I have in 2 pens, SBT pen and NFT pen. That's why I'm paying 32 cents. But if you have just 1 pen, you're going to be just paying 16 cents. 16 cents of USDT, 16 cents of points. Nothing more, nothing less. Let's go confirm. And this question, it's already created, guys. You can see it right here. I'm going to be sending it in the group in case you guys want to participate. Let's review everything. You can see my user, Funky Crypto Dude. You can see question is active. It's going to be ending up tomorrow, 31st of December at this time, 1726. You see the question. You see the answers. You see the bonus package. Yes, you can see how much it's going to be charging you to vote on this question and how much is the price pool. The price pool right now is only 32 cents. It's what cost me to create this question because I haven't added any more money. Yes, but if I know my guys, I'm going to refresh here. I'm already going to see some votes. 2 votes. 2 people voted. 17, 60. Oh, so sorry. 67 votes. Done already here. I'm going to show you this in just a minute. Already people are voting. Already people are claiming their bonus package. So the other thing that you can see in a question is the popularity score of this question. This is a question that has just been created, so the popularity score is 0, you know. But the more you need, the more you get. For example, I need 453 if I want to move to the next ranking. The more you get, the more your question is getting interest. You know, the more your question is getting see, is getting voted, the more money is going to get into it, and you can go trendy. If you go trendy, the platform automatically inject some money from the sales of the SBT pen, so the price pool goes bigger and everybody around the globe is going to be able to see your question. You can either support question with points, for example, you know, or with your NFT pen. I have NFT pens. If you have an NFT pen, you can support with 100 points up until 5 questions a day. If you do it with points, you're going to get your points back when the question is ended. You know, this is just for support. It's not going to go to the prize pool. It's just to make this question go bigger. If you want a lot of people to join in, if you want a lot of people to increase that prize pool, it's going to be great for you to support questions. So let me support this with my NFT to show you how it is. And as simple as that, I'm already supported this question. Automatically, when you do anything, it's going to ask you if you want to share it with your friends, if you want them to vote, if you wanted to do something. Let's vote on this question because I haven't voted yet. And this will take us to the second part of the things that we can do on Socrates, voting. We've already created a question. It says, a question creator, I'm going to be winning 5% of the winning prize pool. Let's say we already got 4 voters, 78 votes, 82 cents on our prize pool. I'm going to be getting 5% of this, 5% of the winning prize pool. All the people that voted, the answer that gets the more amount of votes, that's the winning prize pool. I'm going to be getting 5% of that as a content creator, as a question creator, and I've only spent 16 cents creating this question. In my case, 32 because I got 2 pence, but you're going to be spending only 16 cents to create this question. It's going to be amazing, super cheap. And I'm going to show you how cheap can it be, because it's really worth the amount of money that you can be getting on Socrates. For example, $5.80, $5, 67 cents, $6, 50 cents, 92 cents, 96 cents. And I haven't been using the app for a while now because I've been showing and doing some classes and AMAs. But this is just for votings, for creating questions. Let me show you. On your profile, you can see the questions that you ask, for example, and you can see, for example, I created this question here. It cost me only 16 cents, and I won 50 cents by voting and 16 cents back as a creator, so I was up like 5x on the amount of money that I spent here. And it's as simple as that. These are all small questions that I've used to create different AMAs around Latin communities. You can see the prize pools are not that as big, etc. But it is profitable, especially if you're going to go with a level 1 pen. If you're going to go with the cheapest pen that we have, the level 1 pen is great because you're already able to create questions. You're already able to create questions. It's not going to go with any extra cost. Only 16 cents, 16 cents of points here on Socrates. Each point wants you 1 USDT. So it's really cheap to create questions. You need to be original, you need to be creative, and you can make a lot of money. Several Latin users, were getting around $70, $80 for their first questions being created. So actually, it's a great way to win. But if you don't want to use this, you can vote. For voting, we recommend level 2 and level 3 pens and NFTs. Why is this? Because you can see now. Let's vote on this. Do you really know about the Socrates server? Yes, I know about the Socrates server. So as you can see, we can use our points to vote on these questions and to leave reasons, to leave comments, replies on these questions. This is what we are going to be doing. And you can see I click the yes option, and you can see plus 37 here. What does this mean? This means with the sum of my NFT pen and my level 1 pen, I am executing 37 votes. On level 1 SBT pen, you vote for 1. On level 2 pen, you vote for 10. On level 3 pen, you vote for 30. So the more bigger is the level of your pen, the bigger the amount of NFT pens that you get, the more amount of votes you're going to be executing. And the more amount of votes you're going to be executing, the more money you're going to be getting. But I keep on talking about NFT and SBT pens. Let's try to see the difference. What's the difference between the SBT pens and the NFT pens? You got it right here. Basically, SBT pens are ERC 1155 protocols. These are soul-bound tokens. These are not transferable. You cannot sell them. You cannot do anything. These are linked. Each of these SBT pens is linked to your wallet, and it's not going to be moved for that. Or out of there. You're not going to be able to sell it. You're not going to be able to do it. NFT pens, on the other hand, are ERC 721st protocol used to interact on Socrates application. These are transferable, sellable. You have 10,000, per chain already issued. You can go to OpenSea. Let's see. You can go to OpenSea and check the Genesis pen collection. These are the NFT pens. That you can see here on my profile. I will already show you. I'm going to show you again in just a minute. Let me show you. Here it is. You can see the Genesis pen collection. These are the NFT pens that are worth 0.5 Ethereum, 0.6, 0.7, 0.95. These are not cheap, but these are great because the amount of things that you can do with this, I've already showed you. You can boost questions, support questions 5 times a day with 100 points. That's a lot. You can get 30 more votes. No matter how many pens SVT or which level pens SVT you get, because you can only have one SVT. No matter what level, you're going to get extra 30 votes, extra 30 votes, and this is huge because the amount of votes is going to determine how much money we're going to get. So as I was saying, I'm voting yes. I'm casting 37 votes, and I'm going to leave a reason. You can see, for example, on this question, I set the price to be 10 cents. But if you can see, I have 0.2 cents. Why? You have 2 pence. Voting and writing reasons cost is the basic expense plus the number of pen you hold. So this is going to be 10 cents for everybody who has only 1 pen. It's going to be 20 cents for me. If I add a reason, I love airdrops. Voting A. If I add a reason, I'm going to be paying 40 cents because each interaction has a cost. For each pen, you're going to be paying 10 cents for voting, 10 cents for leaving a reason. I'm going to submit my voting, and you're going to see now it's already asking me if I want to invite a friend. I've already recommended this for you because you need everybody to come and vote this question to make it trendy, to make it bigger. We've already have 13 people voting, 246 votes. $2.12 are in this prize pool. I'm already going to be getting 5% of this prize pool. So you can see each action that you do, it asks you to invite people to vote, So keep this in mind because I'm going to ask you to do something in a few moments to be able to win your SOC tokens. You're going to win your SOC tokens a special way. You're going to be surrendered to your own Socrates account wallets. I'm going to be asking you to do something specific. So we already covered how to create questions. If you understand how to create these questions, you're going to be getting 5% of the prize pool, but voting. I've already voted with my level 1 pen and my NFT. If you have a level 2 or level 3, are great for voting. As I showed you before, the rewards that you can see here are for voting. I won 145% with this question, 5.83. It was costing $2 to vote on this. I spent 4 because I voted with my 2 pence, but I won almost $6. It's a great amount of points to be won. 5.12, and I spent only $4, and I won 5.20. So I win in basically $1, $2, $3 on this kind of operations. For example, this. It was costing 20 cents only to be voting, and I won 77 cents. So the amount of money that you win depends completely on the amount of questions that you start voting on, that you start getting. It's going to be completely displayed here on your menu. You can grab all your notifications, invitations. This is key. We're going to be setting up something just now for you. The follow invitations. I follow everybody, so start following me. I'm Funky Crypto Dude. Funky Crypto Dude here on Socrates. You can find me, Funky Crypto Dude. I already have a few more followers than when we start. Thank you, guys. So, the voting. When you vote on these questions, you're starting to set the bar. How are we going? You can see on the questions that when you can see it here. When the question gets more than 20 votes, 20 voters, sorry, you're going to be able to see the tendency on these questions. After 20 users have voted, a snapshot of the number of votes for each answer will be shown. How is this displayed? Let me show you. Let's see a question that already has more than 20 voters. We're going to get one of the popular ones. We can see here 32%, 37%, 29%. It's really close between these ones. So you're not going to be able to see a snapshot. You're going to be able to see how the tendency is going. This doesn't mean that you're going to be able to win, because to win on Socrates, we need to understand how it's done. Let me share with you this document, or maximizing your winners. So asking questions, the thing we were saying. Socrates is all about debating, so I recommend you to think about interesting topics. Creators prize is what we've been discussing first. You will receive 5% of the total number of points awarded to users that win the prize, the winning prize pool. You're going to get 5% of this. If your question becomes trendy, the creator will win a percentage of the previous days SBT pens revenue. You're gonna get an extra prize. Some tips on creating questions. As I told you, you need to be creative. Create highly engaging, debatable questions to attract more users. Use high quality photos, to attract more users. Inject extra points to boost the visibility of the prize pool of your question. And when you answer, you can see examples, blurry picture, not related to the topic, if you have a high resolution picture, if you have an open question, it's going to be better. So answering question has 3 stages. It's not as simple as select the winning answer. To earn points, you must have first voted for an answer, selecting A, B, C, D, as we did with my question just now when we selected yes. And your earnings will depend on the phase during which you answer the question, as well as other factors. So let's review it. You earn if your answer won on the vote, if you are voting on the pre-voting phase, first 20 voters. What does this mean? Up until 20 people have voted on your question, you are on your pre-voting phase. And you're gonna earn if the answer that you selected gets the majority of votes, and you're gonna lose if the answer you selected has the minority of votes. As easy as that. When you're on the second stage, it's the voting phase. This is if you vote here, the final percentage of your answer didn't drop by 5% compared to when you vote. That's the way that you're going to win. If you're voting and, for example, the answer that you selected is at 60%, 60% of the people voted for that answer that you're choosing. And when the votation ends, when the voting ends, and you are at 54, over 5% drop, you're losing. The final price of your answer dropped by 5% or more compared to when you voted. That's how you lose. Not having that is how you win. Or, of course, if the higher the final percentage is compared, you're going to get more money. Of course, if you voted on 60 and you ended up on 90%, you're going to get a bigger prize, because Socrates awards creativity, but also awards courage. If you select the question, if you are firm with it, if you know what you're voting, if you know what you're doing, you're not going to be having a problem. But the thing is, there's also closing phase, last 10% of the votes. The only way to win here is if the final percentage of your answer is not lower compared to when you voted. Let's go with the same example. If I have 60% on an answer when I choose it and it drops to 59.9, I'm losing. This is what happens when you vote last. That's why it's not as easy on Socrates, because you're going to see questions that has weeks of duration, moments of duration, hours, days. Questions can be turned around because a lot of people can be voting on the last few minutes of these answers. So the one that was a sure bet could be the losing one at the end of the questions. You need to be mindful. You need to pay attention. This is the fun thing about Socrates. You're going to go in a world of things. So some tips that you can see here. Voting early, as I've already told you, might be higher reward, but it comes with a risk. If your answer among the first 20 users, make sure to pick the right option. If there are already more than 20 users, you should pick an option that you really are really sure that is going to win, and that a lot of more people are going to be selecting. Otherwise, you're going to be losing. Trendy questions at significantly higher price pools. I'm going to show you some of this just now. Make sure not to miss it. And by owning level 3 ESBT pens and multiple NFT pens, your voting power will be amplified, increasing your chance of earning. This is what I was saying you before. The bigger the pen level you have, the better it is for answering questions. Yes. But we already covered creating questions. We've already covered answering questions. What's the other way that we can profit on Socrates? Well, inviting people. You get a referral code, and each time you invite someone with your referral code, you're going to be getting a little bit of points of the the SBT pens they buy. You know, depending on the amount of friends that you have, you're going to be getting a different percentage yielding of those. So I've already have more than 100 people join in on my account. So I'm winning 10% commission. I've already won $132 just for people joining on my link. 132 points. Let's see how our question is going. So before this, I'm going to show you a few questions that I voted, you know, because I want to really show you how high the price pools can go. $775, 164, 134. We are in the 208. This is real. $879, and that's not the biggest I've seen. We're gonna check one. It's 11K price pool. You're gonna see a lot of different questions, a lot of different price pools. You know, 1100. You know, this price pool goes bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, and you're gonna be able to see this this stuff. Oh, this is the greatest Christmas movie ever made. You know. I love Die Hard, but you're gonna find Middle League 1.4. You know, okay, you're gonna see a lot of questions that have really huge price pools that you're gonna get your hands in. You know, you're gonna be able to check the question by popularity, by the latest one, by different categories. You can see the questions that are trendy on the top part of our platform, and you're gonna see the price pool that they have and how many votings they are getting right now. So these are the three basic ways to get money on Socrates. So what I'm going to be requesting of you guys while we move to the question part, because I haven't checked the Telegram yet. I don't know if you guys are asking any questions there. So what we're going to be doing is I'm going to be asking you guys to create your own questions. You need to go to ask a question. Yes, you need to create a question, and you need to invite me. You need to mention me on your question, or you need to invite me on your question. For example, you need to invite me to vote. You know, you need to create your question, and you need to invite people to vote. Yes, you need to invite me. If you invite me to vote, guys, if you invite my user, Funky Crypto Dude, you're gonna be qualifying. I need to start getting my notifications here. You know, my invitations. This one invited you to vote. Emily invited me to vote on a question. Emily invited me to participate in a question. So all of you guys that start inviting me to vote on your own questions are be qualifying to get your SOC tokens. We're going to be giving away 100 SOC tokens. So it's very easy. You just need to create a question on Socrates. It's very easy. We're covering everything today. I'm going to be sharing with you all of these documents that you can see here with the tips, with the information. You know, there's not going to be any problem with that. You're going to be able to do it. But up until this moment, if you invite me on Funky Crypto Dude, my user, I'm going to leave my user profile here. If you invite me, Funky Crypto Dude, to vote on one of your questions, you're gonna get invite me and get some SOC tokens, guys. You can see Rose is already sharing some info about SOC. GM, I see for there. Well, guys, this has been the Socrates tutorial. First session that we're going to be running. We cover everything. What is Socrates, SBTs and NFTs? What can I do on Socrates? Content creation, question creation, voting. What's the difference with the SBT and NFT pens? How is the difference on voting with different levels? What are the tips? What are the NFTs capabilities? You know, and everything you're doing here, yes, it's going to be qualifying for the airdrop of 4 million tokens that you're going to be getting. 4 million tokens. We're going to be hitting a huge update in a few weeks with all the SBTs. This is straightforward. All the SBT pens are going to be changed to NFTs, to a new NFT collection. Yes. So it's going to be an the Pioneer NFT collection. All the SBT pens are going to become an NFT collection. They're going to be tradable. They're going to be sellable. So seize the moment now, because the prices of those NFTs are going to go higher and higher and higher. Buy your SBT pen level 1 today with only $10. Start participating on Socrates. All you need to do to win some SOC tokens is create a question and invite me. I've already shared my profile here on the Socrates Global Telegram community. And everybody that's inviting me, Funky Crypto Dude, Juan Manuel from Buenos Aires, to vote on one of your questions, is going to be participating for part of these SOC tokens. We're going to be giving away SOC tokens, the governance token of Socrates. We're now going to be opening the floor for 3 or 4 questions. Does anybody has any question? Don't be shy, guys. Some of you might have a question. Anybody has any question? Great. I'm going to be paying attention here on the Socrates Telegram. If you have any question, my name is Juan Manuel. I'm the marketeer here, BD manager and administrator at LATAM operations for Socrates. We are more than 200 people running this new site, this new social media Web3 Wi-Fi of entertainment you can see here. So join us for the next trading session. Don't stop. Remember, if you tag me on one of your questions, if you invite me voting, you're going to be getting part of that SOC tokens. We're going to be giving away 100 SOC tokens for everybody that creates a questions and invite me to vote on that. So up until here was the first trading session of Socrates. My name is Juan Manuel. So glad to be able to be with you, with all of you here. I see a lot of familiar faces. I see Alejo, Rojo, Lucas. I see Leo. I see Tomas. I see Sauron. Great guys. So Roger, so glad to have you all here. Most of the Latin guys. Great to see you here. MH, Benjamin, you know, a lot of people here really known. Daniel, known on the global community. So awesome for you, all of guys, for you to be here. Also, Option Crypto, I see Alejo. I see a lot of people. So guys, thank you so much for spending this time here learning about Socrates. We're going to have another training session with strategies and tips to be the most profitable ever. Remember, the more you profit on Socrates, the more you get close to those SOC tokens. And if you want part of the 100 that we're going to be giving away here, you need to invite Funky Crypto Dude, my profile, to vote on a question. So this is it for tonight. We're going to be surpassing the 50 minutes right now. So thank you, all of you guys, to be a part of this. We're going to be catching up on the next trading session. See you on the flip side.